For decades, most careers started with a simple opportunity: an internship, a junior role, an entry-level job. Today, that first step is becoming harder to find. And if we're misunderstanding what's happening, the consequences could affect an entire generation trying to enter the workforce. By 2026, more than half of executives surveyed said they regretted replacing workers with AI. Some companies even started hiring people back. The fear didn't come from nowhere. In 2026 alone, employers attributed more than 87,000 planned job cuts to artificial intelligence. For 3 straight months, AI became the most cited reason for layoffs in America. Looking at those numbers, it's easy to conclude that AI is already replacing workers at scale. Investors believed it, executives talked about it, and millions of workers feared they might be next. But when researchers zoomed out and looked at the entire labor market, they found a very different picture. Global forecasts weren't showing a collapse in employment, they were showing growth. The World Economic Forum projects that while 92 million jobs could disappear by 2030, 170 million new jobs could emerge. That's a net gain of 78 million jobs. So how can both stories be true at the same time? How can companies be cutting workers because of AI, while economists predict more jobs overall? The answer begins with a mistake almost everyone is making about what AI is actually doing inside companies. Most people imagine AI as a digital employee, a machine that can simply take over an entire job. But researchers studying real-world AI usage found something very different. In 2026, researchers introduced a concept called observed exposure. Instead of asking what AI could theoretically do, they measured what companies were actually allowing AI to do in real workplaces. The gap was enormous. Researchers found that many jobs appeared highly automatable in theory, but in practice, companies trusted AI with only a fraction of those tasks. Even in computer-related occupations, real-world AI coverage remained far below its theoretical potential. The reason is simple. AI can generate answers, but companies still have to deal with mistakes, legal liability, customer trust, and quality control. In many industries, one wrong answer can create consequences that software alone cannot manage. And that's where the story takes a surprising turn. In many cases, workers weren't being replaced by AI at all. Companies were cutting payroll to fund something else entirely: massive investments in AI infrastructure. At companies like Meta, layoffs coincided with enormous spending on data centers, computing power, and AI expansion. Employees weren't always being replaced by algorithms. Sometimes their salaries were being redirected into building the future AI economy itself. Which raises an even bigger question. If AI isn't removing entire professions, then who is actually paying the price? The people paying the highest price aren't senior executives, and they aren't experienced professionals. They're the people trying to get their first opportunity. Between 2024 and 2026, entry-level white-collar job postings fell dramatically. Companies discovered that AI could handle many of the repetitive tasks that once served as training grounds for junior employees. For decades, companies operated like pyramids. Large numbers of junior workers learned the business, gained experience, and eventually moved into leadership positions. AI is beginning to flatten that structure. The winners are increasingly experienced workers who know how to direct AI, verify its output, and apply context that software still lacks. In many industries, experience is becoming more valuable, not less. Then came the surprise. Companies that rushed to replace people discovered that removing humans entirely created new problems. Service quality dropped, oversight became harder, and many started hiring again. The result is a strange new labor market. AI isn't eliminating work as quickly as many feared, but it may be eliminating the first step people once used to enter it. Every major technology shift creates the same fear. We focus on the jobs that disappear because they're easy to see. What we often miss are the jobs, industries, and opportunities that haven't been created yet. The evidence suggests that AI is not replacing humanity, it's reorganizing where human value comes from. Routine tasks are becoming cheaper. Judgment, context, trust, creativity, and experience are becoming more valuable. The real risk may not be mass unemployment. The real risk may be a world where fewer people get the chance to gain the experience needed to become experts in the first place. Because if AI removes the first step of the career ladder, who becomes the experienced professional 10 years from now? That's the question companies, governments, and workers are now being forced to answer.